Oh, how y'all doing? I'm back on the window ledge. So, whatever you want to call it, once again, talking about music business advice for the independent artist. Adam continued our conversation since the last episode of this. I know it's been a while because there's all the other stuff got on the way, Denmark and velocity stuff. So, but I'm going to try to keep on this going, and every time something comes up, I'm going to try to address it as best as I can. And I'm going to ask a really good question. He asked about content, and he said, what's better in my eyes, to put more content out or concentrate on putting really, really high quality content out less often? My honest opinion on this is, and a lot of you are going to disagree with me, I still think more content is better. But let me address this. Why? If you just decide to put out more content, it seems like it's been a pointless exercise in the beginning because, well, you feel that, okay, it was nice, but it wasn't good enough. Here's the thing. There's a little secret that happens when you put out more content regularly. You are also creating more content regularly, and the more content you create, the better you get at it. And like it's you can't lose this battle if you do it constantly over and over and over and over and over again, because somewhere along the line something will come out that will resonate with people massively, or even not even massively, but even the right people, so that you will have that core group of people who will follow you, be very dedicated to you, and as we mentioned in the previous one about the 1,000 true fans concept. So yeah, absolutely, put out content. Try to make the process as easy as possible. And this what I mean is that, like, you can sit there and perfect that track for hours and hours and hours and hours. Yeah, it might turn out to be absolutely wonderful track, but at the same time, it might be just you perfecting something that really doesn't matter that much in the end. Because if it's just one piece of content, let's say I did the 52 song challenge for 3 years non-stop. So for 3 years, every week I released a song. If one of those songs is not perfect, it's 1 in 156. You know what I mean? Like, when you put that amount of content out there, obviously you should be proud of everything you put out, but it doesn't all have to be perfect. It's more like put the emotion out there, quick, deliver it, put it out there. Figure out a system where it's easy. You get into routine. Of course, in the beginning it's slow, but you get into routine. You learn your tricks of the trade, which help you to deliver something faster, do the recording snappier, faster. Your playing skills will get better. Your writing skills will get better on the way. So eventually, that process will get easier and easier and easier and easier. Of course, there's an element to say that when it gets too easy, then it's time to do something else. Then it's time to change the game somehow, which is what I did in the end. I got to a point where I started feeling that I was going through a very repetitive process, so I had to kind of reinvent the process before I can continue doing it. No, it doesn't mean I hasn't done music, like as you've seen for the previous vlogs. I was in Denmark recording with Slither. I do music all the time. I play 7 days a week, so it's just that release process of once a week. I put that on a hold for now because I needed to walk away from it and clear my mind. I don't know, maybe I go back to it. Maybe I go back to a little bit less than once a week, but something anyway. There'll definitely be more music on the way. But in the meantime, there'll be also music from the other projects that I'm involved. So, your journey will change along the way. But that's not what you should concentrate. Right now, you should concentrate on the fact that you just put out as much content as possible. So yeah, pretty one-sided answer to your question, Anthony. But I strongly believe that the more content you put out, the better. And try to utilize the same content for as many possible ways as possible. In the sense that, like, if you're recording a song, film you recording the song at the same time, and then you can put the song out with the video on YouTube. You can put a 1 minute snippet of that in Instagram. You can put a 2 minute and a 20-second segment of that into Twitter. You can put the whole video natively into Facebook as well. It's like distributed to as many channels as you can. You can You can do a Snapchat stories version of it as well. You know, be creative, figure out different ways of doing it. You can take screen grabs from the from the process while you're recording it as well, from the videos, and you maybe get some really cool photos out of it and share them as well, and then with the links back to your original video. And you know, distribution. And when you're on, like, also, like, you know, Facebook groups, find the kind of groups that will allow you share the content and people who will actually genuinely enjoy it. Like, if you just go spam, it's a waste of time. But if you find the right kind of groups that are into your kind of music, and you share your, you know, genuine stuff with them, they'll definitely appreciate it. There's Reddit groups for the 52 song challenge, other songwriting groups which are more than happy you to share the content as well. So think about not only just putting the content up there, you know, not just upload it to YouTube or Facebook. Think about how you distribute those videos then after you put them up there as well. That's really important part of it as well. So yeah, a lot of information there. Maybe I'm giving you way too much. Never. I'm more than happy to share this stuff with you guys. On another note, I've mentioned this before, I will say it again. If you haven't done so yet, you can do me a massive favor, and that is go and set up your Melocity profile. For musicians, that's a completely new platform where you can put videos, music, you know, your story a little bit. It's just another avenue for you to distribute your stuff. It's also a place where you can collaborate with other musicians, find other musicians to collaborate with. For example, Anthony, if you're thinking of doing more content, how about doing it with some other people as well, and you kind of share your fan base as well. Yeah, highly recommend that. And then there's this platinum version where you can actually get to the point that you could potentially be booked to work on other people's projects as well. But that's a completely other story. I just want you to go and create a profile, and yeah, share the profiles with me. I want to see them. There we go. That's this week's music business advice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I shall talk to you more soon. And oh yeah, before I go, always leave the questions in the comments here, and I'll be more than happy to try to get an answer for you guys. Really enjoy this communication. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall talk to you guys more later soon, and all that sort of stuff.